great, Carrie.
Thank you.
So let's play around with this a little bit so that you have a framework as you're studying it and working on it, how you're going to work on it. And let's notice a couple of things in no particular order. I mean, the heart of this thing, the heart, of course, when you say il mio bel fuoco, what does that mean literally?
My pretty fire.
And what is that a metaphor for? You're not literally on fire, right?
No, I'm just beaming with, I'm just passionate.
There you go. Okay, so passion, it could be passion, your heart, love, something like that. That's what the metaphor is.
I'm not on fire, but I'm like powerful. I feel empowered.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And there is the most wonderful musical illustrating going on every time you're singing Quella Fiamma, with it ascending and descending, and what the music is telling us the story of these flames that are going up and the embers that won't die. Even though, what is the music doing? When you're saying those embers won't die, what is the music doing?
It's, is it going?
It tends to die. So we need some word painting here, because you're saying even as that flame goes down, 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 down to those little embers, ooh, but my passion is still right in those embers. It's never going to go out, okay? So you want to have some fun with the fact that the music is doing something different than what you're saying, which is, no, it'll never go out. Doesn't matter how quiet that fire gets, it'll never, ever go out. You say never a lot in this song,
Okay.
right? And you say, and that's something to explore. That's a lot of fun. You got to mean that. You're saying never. It's never going to go out. Now, my suggestion about the song is to break it in half. So anytime you repeat anything in a song, you need to be asking yourself why. Here's what isn't going on. We tend never to repeat it unless we're robots. And you will seem robotic if you do this. We don't repeat something for the same reason. We repeat because we want to say something new, or we're not getting a response we want. So one suggestion about this is, and the music is suggesting this, is the first time through, right through potrà, you could be making a statement and saying, I promise this is the deal. I'm not going to, it's never going to die. My love is right here. But when you come back to repeat, you could now enjoy the heck out of that. You could be saying, not only am I not going to, but I'm going to love every minute, so are you. You're going to be so glad this flame never goes out. Okay? So filled with enjoyment the second time around. That's one way to go. Let's, jumping up at the top here, o lontano, o vicino. Tell me what that means.
Means, well, I have far close.
Right, and so the O in each of those, what does that O mean, do you know?
Or?
They're either or. So interestingly in Italian, we use the same word, so we say either or.
Okay.
So all you want to know is that you intend that either I'm far, or, because lontano is vicino.
Close.
Close, right. Either I'm far away, or I'm close, doesn't matter. I'm going to be on fire for you. Okay.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I want to know who I'm singing to.
Exactly. That was just my next question for you.
Well,
so what are you thinking about this? You don't need to tell me a name, but what do you think the nature of the relationship is?
I feel like this is a powerful piece. Like, I have a burning flame inside me, and it's like I'm not really sure yet, but
well, the way you're talking about it right now, I so love. I'm getting you, and the gal who's singing the song is that person who's just like, I don't know, but you know what? I'm a smart gal. That's her. Okay. So I think the thing to do is play with it. It could be a couple things. Somebody who isn't interested in you, and you're like, well, you may not be interested, but guess what? I am never not going to love you. You're going to have to live with that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So it could be that kind of thing. It could be, oh my gosh, he finally, or she, or whatever, finally loves me, and I'm going to reward you. I'm going to love you for the rest of the time. It could be all kinds of, so we're going to play with what would be fun for you, Carrie. What would be fun? What kind of person?
what kind of person I want this to be.
I want to sing to.
To sing to the person. convincing.
Convincing someone who isn't into you?
Yeah.
Can you get behind that? Have you ever been in that situation?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just try that. Let's just start at the top. Much more important, generally, you guys, if you only have 5 seconds on anything, much more important is who you're singing to than who you are. It'll take you right down the field. So who are we singing to? What's at stake here? Good. Think of somebody. Don't tell us who it is.
Okay.
And let's just explore singing it from the top to that person. Let's see how that feels. There's an ornament here we want to play with. You know, buddy, listen, buddy, don't you smack my. It's saying something about my spirit here. I've got some energy here, and you're not gonna take it away from me. It's fine. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is you want to use the music, to keep sending your message across. So make a little choice about that.
Okay.
And let's go from the top again, and let's just use that phrase. Okay. You're doing great, Carrie. You're doing great. Okay. So when you say foco, what does foco mean?
Fire.
Yes. And where does the music go there? It's really low, right? Mm-hmm. You go foco. Ah, that's my fire. So you want it goes down for a reason. We're making the music is helping us here. Ima, that's my foco. That's my soul. That's the depth of me. Don't you mess with that. Okay, use that foco. Let it go down for you. Let the music help you there. And okay, and then voi, per voi. What does voi mean?
You.
Yes. And where does music go? Look at
music goes to. Well, the music doesn't go to me.
You know what I mean? Where does the music go when you sing it? It's going up or down, or what's it doing when you sing voi?
It goes up.
Yeah, right. And what I noticed is that you went up with it. which is great. That's a first step singer. Did you notice the eyes went up? She went up with the music. But we don't want to go up with it. We want to go out to him. Bad boy. That's why the voice goes up. Bad boy! Are you listening to me? Okay. So send the U out to him or her, or whoever. Bad boy. And then time on the first song. Fabulous. Okay, time on the first song. We're going to go just a teensky bit long. The sin extinguirá. So it repeats, right? It repeats that we're extinguishing, and what is the music doing as you repeat? It's going down,
it's
right?
Going down.
As is that fire. And what are we saying about it? Even though it's going down, I'm not.
Yeah.
Right? Good. Let's go from the top with those few little thoughts in there.
Okay.
My foco, I'm going down, you, and as you go down, say, it's going down, I'm not. All right,
Okay.
from the top. Where's this person? Out here? Yeah. So you went out this way. Send it right to him. A little bit before better boy, please, Richard.
Sing that. After you first sing the Flamma Mecende, and then we have a long piano interlude.
Yeah.
All right.
The first one?
Yeah. That you want to enjoy fully. You've established that I've got some spirit here, buddy. And then we want to watch it. We want to watch that spirit. We want to enjoy. Yes, flames, me, you, and let me say it again to you. So you want to enjoy the image that you're sending to him through that little piano interlude. That is not, and it is never, you guys, a moment when we can check out for a second. Oh, phew, I'm not singing. Let me just go get a glass of water and let me come back in here. No. The music is always, that piano is always an extension of what you were singing. It is an extension of your thought. Okay, you're sending the piano in the song. Okay, so you want to be asking what's going on there. Great, we're going to jump to the next one. Carrie, that's going to be such a good fun for you. Cool.
So, should I introduce myself again?
Yes, no, just this song.
Okay, my next piece will be Ennis Beloved from Kismet, and it's by, do I say Robert Wright and George Forrest, or just Wright and Forrest?
I would do both.
Yeah, I kind of.
Why not?
Yeah,
They're not
because
names.
they're not a household word, so I use both their names.
Okay, so by Robert Wright and George Forrest. Did I miss it?
She's just. No, your tempo's perfect, Richard. She just doesn't know her notes, so you just double her all the way.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as she knows nothing, no way. No, I mean just because we haven't worked on enough.
Yeah. So how about you before you come in? It's 1, 2, 3.
Imagine
greatness, greatness, greatness. So these songs put together may lead you to some interesting choices that you might do differently if you weren't singing them together. So I love that your Italian song has a kind of, hey, buddy, you know, I need you to take me seriously.
Yeah, I wanted the contrast because this one's kind of like all romantic and everything,
Yes.
and I didn't want this one to be like
Right.
romantic either.
Brilliant. So this is great. This song is rhapsodic. Okay, it is you are in a rapturous state, which is wonderful. Why are you singing it? To whom are you singing?
I could be singing it to a girlfriend. I could be singing it to myself. But I know I'm not singing it to the person I'm thinking of.
That's right. I think that's right. I like both. This is something that you want to explore. It is a song set in such high rapture that it's going to help you to choose someone where you really want them to know, I'm so happy. So for the girlfriend, it's either someone that you know would be so happy for you that you found somebody wonderful, or someone who never thought you could have someone. Depends.
Okay.
I like that you're telling somebody about the fact that somebody has chosen you.
Yeah.
Now, this person that you've chosen, Carrie, it would be great, or who has chosen you, it would be great if what you're thinking about is something you never thought you could have. So it's either someone who feels out of reach to you romantically, or maybe it's something you're like, you know, Steven Spielberg, I got cast! You know, something that is wow, that there's a wow about this, that you can get behind.
Okay.
So, first of all, imagine a situation where you've gotten chosen and you didn't think you would be. Does something come to mind? I don't want you to tell me about it, just think about that.
That I got chosen?
Yeah.
And
Somebody has chosen you.
okay.
All right. Now, who can you imagine you'd love to tell about that? Who would really get off on the fact that this happened for you?
You want me to tell you?
No.
Okay.
I just want you. Do you know who that would be? Okay. When you're telling that person, how do you want them to feel as you tell them?
Happy for me?
Yeah, and what would they do? What do you want them to be doing as a result of how happy they are? How would they express it physically? That actual person you think of.
Hugging me?
Yeah.
Or just,
Great.
like, squeezing my shoulder?
Right.
And, like,
right. Is it somebody who would like yell and squeal and, oh my God, I can't believe it? I mean, what would happen if you made this announcement to this person?
they would go crazy.
Go crazy. There we go. All right. All right. So, sport fans, in a rapturous song, you will tend to feel like the burden of, oh my God, I have to be rapturous. No, you just have to get them to be rapturous. Can you believe? Get them on. Oh my God, come on! I gotta get you screaming. And you know what? They never will look. They're kind of. She looked up because I kind of sent the voice her way, but we're a long way from what I want, which is really? Okay. That's what you want. You want them to go crazy.
Okay.
All right. Let's just explore that from the top. Stuff at the top, and then the first thing you say isn't, I got the part, is it?
No.
It's pedals and blah, 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 blah. So why would you, talking to this person, why would you go on about pedals and this and that and this and that?
Because I'm raptured. I'm like in love and everything.
Could be, and I like that. I like that. So, and also I think because you're going to lead them on. So let's use the top to think, okay, I want them to go crazy. How am I going to do it?
I'm
You're
going to
describe
my beloved. I'm going to describe all the
And I want you to tease the heck out of them. I'm going to make you crazy. Guess who called? Guess who called? Oh, yeah. Remember that audition I did? Remember? Guess what happened? Guess when the phone rang? You're teasing them along, teasing them along. This is my beloved. I got it! That's where you tell them. Okay? Great. Mess with that. From the top. Use the, intro. how, this is a really tricky song to work on, and you've got to get well past these super poetic lyrics. So notice how well this works. Your announcement to them is the first time you sing, and this is my beloved. And what you want to be thinking on the this is the name of the person you're talking about, the person who chose you. So let's say, so, and Stephen Sondheim called me. It's the this is the word, okay? That's when you reveal the first time to your friend, right? First time. So that means when you sing Strange Spice from the South, we now know who you're talking about. Now you're saying, right, Stephen Sondheim, and guess what? We did this, and this, and this happened, and what's the verb here? This time we're imagining a mouth. So now we're getting to it. He didn't just say, I'm just using this as a metaphor for whatever, but he didn't just say on the phone, we want you to do, he said, we loved your song. He said love. Mouth, we get that mouth. And what happens the second time, and this is my beloved, we go low, right? So something about that is extra special that you're telling your girlfriend. My point is, the second verse is different from the first verse. The first verse is a reveal. So-and-so chose me. And the second one is, ooh, didn't just choose me. He said, I have never met anyone as beautiful as you. I have no idea what's on your mind, but that's what's going on in that second verse. Okay? Let's go first to second, and then we'll get into the bridge. How are we doing?
About 2 minutes?
That'll get us to the bridge. Wonderful. Okay? I think you can look up a little bit now at the top, just so you can think. So your first beat on this song is, even before he plays, and you're looking up and you're breathing and connecting with them is, well, I got something to tell you. Nod, and then use that piano intro to think, I'm going to tease them. Guess what, guys? Guess what? That whole first piano thing is about guess what? Okay, great. Let's do that. Talk. Okay? Right at them. That's going to be a fantastic song for you. It's great.